G'day, how's all going? Welcome to Jez Beer Reviews once again. We're going to review this Mexican beer. Now I picked this up from a Ritchie's Bottleshop about an hour's drive south of my location, and it's the Queen of the Night Pale Ale. Now look at that artwork there. Yeah, first time I've ever really had a craftish kind of beer from Mexico. It's brewed in Tecate city in Mexico. The brewers, I'm not too sure who they are. But anyway, so it's from Mexico. It is at Ritchie's. I went in there just looking for any other beer I haven't seen before, and I saw this, so I grabbed it because, yeah, never even heard of it. So let's crack it open. Get into this pint glass today. Oh, a little bit of smoke there. Okay. Get a nice little head there. Oh, the colour's much darker than I expected. Being bottle conditioned too, it looks good. Must be bottle conditioned in the light. Yeah, must be. It looks like there's some residue on the bottom, so yeah, but so it's bottle conditioned as well. Could be wrong, but geez, it looks like bottle conditioned. Well, it's not the greatest there, but yeah, the colour is kind of reddish orange appearance. You got two finger of off-white head, very creamy looking, which makes me believe that it's also bottle conditioned again. The smell, yeah, just a nice little fruity hop smell. Citrus, maybe something a bit darker there, like a real rich kind of malt aroma. Yeah, so that's not a bad aroma. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's get into it. Let's try this Mexican craft beer. Cheers. That's pretty decent. Getting that fruity hop there. I'm getting a lot of dark malts, and even like a little bit of dark fruit. Very rich. There is bitterness. I like to know what the bitterness is. There's a bit of bitterness lingering in the back of the tongue. Fruity hops, malt, just a dark kind of fruit, maybe some kind of like dried dark fruit. You get that with some dark malts, like even caramelized kind of dark fruit. That caramel just coming through a bit there in the beer, very malty. But then it's got that bitterness lingering on the back. The hop, you know, when you really got that kind of hop, just bitterness is lingering. It's still there, and it has definitely surprised me. I expected to be watery and very light bodied, but it's darker and it's richer than I expected. Kind of the malt reminds me of something like an English ale. That's exactly what it reminds me of. Something come like something from Hook Norton Brewery. Reminds me of that, a bit like their pale ale. So it reminds me more of the English pale ale than it does the American pale ale. So it makes me wonder if they're going for the beer. I think it's got the style wrong, but tasting more English pale ale to me, which I prefer. That's my favourite. That's more my favourite style of the two. I just prefer the more maltier. I like the hops, but I like more malt there than the hop. Yeah. What a surprise, eh? What a pickup. I find this interesting. Yeah, it's not watery. It's around in between low to medium, in between there. It's got hops. It's got like a real strong malt backbone to it. I like that bitterness at the end, just tidies up and lingers on your tongue. So, what's it tell you? This is going to get a good score for me. This Queen of the Night Pale Ale, all the way from Mexico. I'll give it an A-. I think it's enjoyable. I think if you see it, you should try it. It's definitely one of the most flavoursome beers I've had from Mexico. I've had the lagers and they're not most to be flavoursome, but this little pale ale packs a punch. I'd like to know what if they based it. Surely they based it on the English style pale ale, not the American. But who knows? Who knows? So yeah, once again, thanks for watching this episode of Jesby Reviews. Leave a comment, you know, if you got something to say. And Ritchie's is the place to go. Ritchie's Bottleshops have this, I believe. So that's where I got mine from. So there should be still more there. So I'll catch you all later. Bye.